It is a shame for a man to grow old without seeing the beauty and strength of which his body is capable. 3 years ago, during COVID, I was feeling really stuck in my fitness journey. I always wanted to get in shape, but I could never stay consistent. Every time I looked in the mirror, it just reminded me of how far I was from my goals. I knew I had potential. All I needed to do was focus. For the next few months, I decided to lock in. I started waking up early. I focused all my energy on mastering the gym. A couple months later, I finally built a body that I'm actually proud of. Today, I'm gonna teach you guys how to get in shape. I'm gonna cover everything you need to know: your mindset, your diet, your training. Plus, I'm gonna include a full body routine that you could start doing today. If somebody told me these tips earlier, I could have changed my body a long time ago. So I just wanna help you guys out.
Like and subscribe.
Before I teach you guys how to train, let's talk about mindset. Without the right mindset, you're not gonna have the motivation or the drive to get in shape. Before I got in shape, I was reading a lot of books on stoicism. One lesson that stuck with me was the dichotomy of control. Stoicism puts life into two categories: things you can control and things you can't control. You can't control your genetics, but what you can control is whether you train today and how much you eat today. While I was getting in shape, I asked myself every single day, what can I control? I stopped cheating on my diet. I stopped skipping training. Ask yourself every single day, what can I control? This will help you pick up small wins, which eventually will compound into real results. In this section, I'm going to teach you how to diet for a lean physique. Step number 1, go on Google, type in maintenance calories calculator. If you're skinny, take your maintenance number and add 200 calories. This ensures that you're not gaining weight too fast. You want to stay as lean as possible while you're bulking. If you're overweight, take your maintenance number, subtract 200 from that. This will put you in a cut. And if you're skinny fat, you don't have that much muscle to begin with. The more muscle you have, the more calories your body burns. It makes more sense to build muscle now instead of going on a cut. Now that you know how many calories to eat, there's one more step you need to take. Eat between 0.8 to 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. This gives your body enough fuel to build muscle. Let me share with you guys my budget meal plan for getting in shape. Chicken is my go-to protein. It's the lowest costing, so I always load up on that. Eggs, tuna, cottage cheese, and protein powder. I also like picking up PB2. It's a good source of protein. It's a lot less calories than actual peanut butter. For my carbs, I keep it pretty simple. Low calorie tortillas. Sometimes I'll make pizza out of that. I eat a lot of vegetables, oatmeal, bananas, bread. And for my fats, avocados, cheese, and olive oil. There's no one specific diet you need to pick. What really matters is hitting your calorie intake. Let me share with you guys 3 tips that completely changed my physique. Tip number 1, pick a routine that fits with your lifestyle. If you can go 3 days, go with the full body routine. If you can go 4 days, go with the upper lower split. And if you can go 6 days, go with the push pull legs. Once I picked a routine that I could stick with, that's when progress actually started to show. Tip number 2, a big mistake I made, doing a lot of isolation exercises, but not focusing on my compound movements. If the gym was a video game, your compound movements are the final bosses and your accessory movements are the regular enemies. The compounds will get you the most points. They hit multiple muscle groups at the same time. They have a high weight capacity. I can push more weight on a bench press than I can with cable flies. By focusing on your compound movements, you're saving time and you're getting more bang for your buck at the gym. The top compound movements for getting in shape: chest press, dips, pull-ups, squats, deadlifts, rows, shoulder press, and lunges. The last step to building muscle: performing progressive overload. Progressive overload is like leveling up in a game. You start the game at level 1, but as you get experience, your stats start to increase. The more you level up, the more difficult your enemies get. The guys that make the most progress in the gym are the ones that keep challenging themselves. Say I'm doing dumbbell bench press, 4 sets for 6 reps at 60 pounds. Option number 1, I can increase my weight. So instead of doing 4 sets for 6 reps at 60 pounds, I can do 4 sets for 5 reps at 65 pounds. So I increase the weight, but I lower my reps. Option number 2, I can just do another set, 5 sets for 6 reps at 60 pounds. The last option, I could just increase my reps, 4 sets for 8 reps at 60 pounds. Try to increase one of these every single week. This will give your body enough stress to build more muscle. If you're confused how to get started at the gym, I made a free workout program that you can download. Click the first link in the description if you're interested. For day 1, we're going to start with our squats. They hit your hamstrings, your quads, your glutes. This will build up your lower body strength and your athleticism. We're going to do this 4 sets, 6 to 8 reps. Next exercise hits your upper chest and your shoulders. We're going to do incline bench press, 4 sets, 6 to 8 reps. The next exercise hits your lats, your traps, and your rhomboids, bent over rows, 4 sets, 6 to 8 reps. This will build up the thickness in your back. To create broader shoulders, we need to hit our middle delt. To do this, we're going to do dumbbell lateral raises, 4 sets, 8 to 12 reps. Next exercise is overhead tricep extensions. This targets the long head of your tricep, which makes up the bulk of your arm. 4 sets, 8 to 12 reps. Next exercise, we're going to hit bicep curls, 4 sets, 8 to 12 reps. To round out our shoulders, we're going to target our rear delts. We're going to do the face pulls, 4 sets, 8 to 12 reps. To target our neck, we're going to do neck curls, 4 sets, 8 to 12 reps. I started off with 10 pounds and eventually I was able to go up to a plate. To finish off, we're going to do calf raises, 4 sets, 12 to 20 reps. Day 2, we're going to start with our deadlift. Deadlifts are one of the best bang for your buck exercises at the gym. They target your hamstrings, your glutes, your lower back, and your traps. We're going to do this 4 sets, 6 to 8 reps. Next exercise targets your lats and your biceps. We're going to do pull-ups, 4 sets, 6 to 8 reps. If you can't do pull-ups, head over to the pull-up machine and start there. Next exercise is our vertical pushing movement. We're going to do dumbbell shoulder press, 4 sets, 6 to 8 reps. Next exercise hits your lower chest as well as your triceps. We're going to do dips, 4 sets, 6 to 8 reps. Next exercise, we're going to do Bulgarian split squats, 4 sets, 8 to 12 reps. Next exercise is chest flies, 4 sets, 8 to 12 reps. Next to your bicep, there's a muscle called your brachialis. By growing this muscle, you're going to have better grip strength. We're going to do hammer curls, 4 sets, 8 to 12 reps. Last exercise for day 2. This is the best exercise next to deadlifts for growing your traps. Shoulder shrugs, 4 sets, 8 to 12 reps. For day 3, we're going to start off with our squats, 4 sets, 6 to 8 reps. At the beginning of your workout, that's when you have the most energy. Reserve the hardest exercise for the beginning. Next exercise is incline bench press, 4 sets, 6 to 8 reps. Next, we're going to do bent over rows, 4 sets, 6 to 8 reps. Next exercise is going to hit your hamstrings and your glutes. Romanian deadlifts, 4 sets, 8 to 12 reps. Next exercise hits our triceps again. Overhead tricep extensions, 4 sets, 8 to 12 reps. To target our forearms, we're going to do forearm curls, 4 sets, 8 to 12 reps. To finish off, we're going to do calf raises, 4 sets, 12 to 20 reps. Abs I'll perform on my rest day. I start with leg lifts, 4 sets, 10 to 15 reps. If you can't do leg lifts, start with knee ups and work your way up. Second exercise is Russian twist. This works your obliques. We're going to do this 4 sets, 10 to 15 reps. We're going to finish off with the ab roller, 4 sets, 10 to 20 reps. If you don't have an ab roller, just do planks for 30 seconds.
Check.
Before I got in shape, I always had this extra layer of belly fat that I was never able to burn. I tried sprinting, low carb diets, but I still had this layer of fat. It wasn't until I started walking for 30 minutes a day, I was able to see my abs for the first time. My body fat just started to drop. Walking keeps your muscle, it burns body fat, and it's great for clearing your head.
Great job.